All right, guys, welcome to the 11U walkthrough. We are also going to be doing the amateur female, intermediate female, and 40 plus walkthrough in this video. There will be slight differences and we will let you know. This is UNAA regional, so there is 3 falls, then your time will stop. You can continue on, but you can't gain any more points. Awesome, we're gonna get right into it. First obstacle is gonna start where Coach Cooper is right there. You can use hands and feet on the rubber parts of these tires to get to this platform right here, and that'll be worth 1 point. Go ahead and give a demonstration. And clear. All right, your next obstacle, you are starting on this platform. You can use the rings, this wing nut, the bar right here, the bar here, and this platform, okay? Now, on this obstacle for the amateur female, intermediate female, and 40 plus, you have the option to the side bars here to get to this first bar here, okay? 11U, the side bars are part of safety structure. They're out for your course. Demonstration for 11U. Clear. You got your first point when you touch the wing nut for 11U. For 40 plus, amateur female and intermediate female, you'll get your first point when you touch here. If you would like to go through and use the wing nut, you can, or you can bar shimmy. Here's that demonstration. And both sides of the bars are on, whichever way you would like to go. That would be first point and clear. All right, your next obstacle is going to start on this platform here. You're using this rope slider right here, this ring right here, and you will get your second point when you touch this platform here. This is a finished platform, so if you overshoot it, that's okay. This tape line right here, this blue tape line, that is where you get your halfway point on the slider when you get past it. If you need, you can use this ring to help get you up to it. I will say as well right now, all of these truss are on, unless we specify otherwise in rules or this video. Demonstration. Point and clear. Now, just to be clear, make sure you go around this pillar here. Don't step back or else that would be considered a fail, okay? All right, your next obstacle, this is your starting platform right here. You can use the unstable bridge with the straps right here. If you would like to, you can use this platform here. You will get your first point when you touch this orange bar here. You can use this ring right here. It'll slide you down to this platform here. Again, this is a finished platform right here, so if you overshoot to that mat, that is okay. You have to just touch the platform first, okay? All right, we're gonna give a demonstration. Again, if you want to link into that, you can. That would be your first point right there. And that is a clear. All right, your next obstacle is going to be right here. You can start anywhere on the floor. Just make sure you're behind this line right here. Once you cross this frontal plane, that is engaging the obstacle. You are not allowed to touch anywhere on this part of the floor, only the blue and orange board. You will then slide it around, pick up this ring along the way. When you pick up this ring, that is your halfway point. You can use this quad step right here. This mat is off to get to this platform right here. Demonstration. Clear. And your halfway point, again, is when you pick up the ring off of that platform. You do need the ring for your next obstacle, so make sure you grab it. All right, so for the next obstacle, you can use this ring to help get you up. On this sky hook right here, it is only for the ring, okay? Hands are off on this sky hook. You can then use the ring and your hands on this T-bar here, and then ring only on this last sky hook to get to this platform right here. Demonstration. That would be clear. You get your first point when you touch anywhere on this T-bar. All right, for your next obstacle, you're starting on this platform. This platform is a start-finish platform. Make sure you stay on it. You will use the ring right here so you can unhook it off of that hook and grab onto it when you start your obstacle. You are then using this cliffhanger here, the mushroom, the T-ledge, and the cliffhangers on here. For safety reasons, we are forcing that you get to the black cliffhanger before dismounting to the platform here. Again, you can overshoot this platform. Just make sure that you touch it before hopping down, okay?
Halfway on the first cliffhanger.
Halfway is this first cliffhanger right here. Point. And clear. All right, your next obstacle, you will be using these ball hooks right here and to these little rings right here. Now, this banner and this pole, it is incidental only with the top of it. You are not allowed to touch the banner at all. That would result in a fail. Top is only incidental. We don't want to really see it. Don't make us call it. Your first point will be when you get a ball hook into this blue taped ring right here. And then you use the rest of them to help dismount to this black platform right here. Demonstration. Point. And clear. All right, so your next obstacle, this is going to be your starting platform right here. You are allowed to use this block right here if you'd like. You can use this T-bar right here. You have to lock it into the bear trap. When you lock it into the bear trap, that is when you are going to get your first point. You can then use this black bar to shimmy across to get to the taped part of this sword right here. You will pull it out and then dismount to your platform right over here. Now, we are forcing that you do pull it out because if you don't, you are going to hit your head on metal. Do not do that. Do not dismount early. You have to pull it out before you can dismount. We're going to get a demonstration.
Locking the bar in before you get to the black bar is required.
You have to lock it in to the bear trap before you can touch the black bar. Your first point is when you lock it in. Point. And clear. This is a finished platform, so as soon as you hear you're clear, you can step off of it and head over to the next starting platform over here. You can use this box here or the floor right here. To be this mat right here, you are using the blue bars to get to that higher raised mat right there. Demonstration.
First point there.
First point on the second bar. Point and clear. Make sure you show control on that dismount and that you are past forward momentum before coming over, okay?
Sorry.
All right, your next obstacle. You will be using this trapeze bar right here. You will be doing the cane into the ring. That is where you will get your first point. You can use this bar right here, and then you will be taking the rope, latching it onto here, and dismounting to this platform here. Demonstration. First point. Dismount to that higher mat. That is clear. Not clear. That would not be clear.
This
It would
is
be,
gonna be closer.
it will be moved a little bit closer, but when you land onto that mat, that'll be your dismount. All right, for your final obstacle, you are using,
We just say it's like
all right, you guys are using the spider wall right here. You can use the rings and the bar to get up onto that platform right there. Amateur female, intermediate female, and 40 plus, you'll use the spider wall, and then you are able to use the ladder once you have engaged this. You have to touch the top of the spider wall, then you can use the ladder to get on top of the platform. All right, demonstration.
You want me to use the ladder?
No. This is 11U demonstration. And that is your finish. And again, amateur female, intermediate female, and 40 plus. Once you engage the top of the spider wall, you can then use the ladder to help pull you up onto the platform. See you guys tomorrow.